crowds around every corner.
Hey, cut the music! Cut the music! Cut the music! Cody, if you don't mind, before you go, why don't you get back in the ring, because I think we have to talk about something.
We're back on Monday Night Raw. Moments ago, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn helped out Cody Rhodes, but Kevin Owens said, Cody, I need to talk to you about something.
All right, now that we're back on the air and everybody can hear this, Cody, from what I understand, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right, Jey Uso's back on Raw because of you.
You are correct.
Okay. So look, I don't think I need to go into details about what Jey Uso did to a lot of people back in that locker room when he was part of the Bloodline. I don't think I need to dive into all that. You're well aware. All I want is for you to tell me why you thought it was a good idea to bring Jey Uso into our locker room here on Raw. That's all I want. And it's not just for me. There's a lot of people back there that need to hear it too. So please, if you could just enlighten me, that'd be great.
Sure, there's a lot of people back there that need to hear it, no doubt. There's a lot of people out here who probably already know why, though. Kev, I've had a lot of roles, I've had a lot of tasks, I've had a lot of duties, but my job is to make these people happy, right? And I'm going to answer your question, I am, but you guys like Jey Uso, don't you? You are looking at somebody who has received a large amount of second chances. He is one of the very best in the world. He deserves a second chance, and I think we should give him the time to show us that he's changed, not to mention the Bloodline, who we are all very familiar with, are now down a member. What's bad about that?
And Cody, if I could jump in here, and Kev, I don't mean to pile on. I've got your back since day one, you know that, but I've also known you since day one. And this is always how you've been. You just take a bit more time to warm up to people, you take more time to trust people. Maybe I'm the opposite. Maybe I trust people too quick sometimes, but look, man, I know Jey Uso, okay? I've been through a lot with Jey Uso. And the situation that guy had to dig himself out of, you don't have to give him a second chance. But I think you should. Okay? Because guess what, man? You've given me second chances. I've given you second chances. And because of that, we won the Undisputed Tag Team Championships in the main event of WrestleMania. And that doesn't happen without a second chance. So, man, I'm not saying you got to do it right away, but just...
All right, okay, look. I see where this is going, so... Look, guys, I hear you, I do. You want me to pretend like Jey Uso isn't a big part of why you didn't win the Universal title against Roman Reigns at Elimination Chamber? I'll pretend that didn't happen. You want me to pretend like Jey Uso is not a huge reason why you didn't walk out of WrestleMania as champion? I'll pretend that didn't happen. You want me to pretend like Jey Uso didn't cost me, 5 title matches against Roman Reigns? That's fine. I'll pretend that. I'll even pretend like Jey Uso is not one shade of eyeliner away from joining Judgment Day. Okay? You guys want me to trust Jey Uso? I can't do that, but I trust both of you, so I hope you're right.
Well, let's show you what Kevin Owens was talking about when it comes to trust with Jey Uso. Last week, he decided to team with Jey Uso against Priest and Finn Balor at the Judgment Day. And you ask yourself, is this an accident or not when it comes to Jey Uso? I believe it was an accident when Uso took out his tag team partner.
You can believe whatever you want. Look at the face of Kevin Owens. He doesn't believe for 1 second it was accidental in any way.
So, Wade, the question as it involves Kevin Owens now is this paranoia on Kevin Owens' part, or is what he's talking about true?
A guy beats you up 3 years straight, he says he's changed, and then he super kicks you in the mouth. I would suggest he hasn't changed at all.
We'll see how this all plays.